Over the last 20 years, I've been asked one or two times at work, why do I remain a Catholic? And I can't really give my work colleagues an answer to this question. But to you good people who are watching this video, I say, the reason why I remain a Catholic and I shall always be a Catholic is because of the Most Holy Eucharist. Each time I have received the Most Holy Eucharist, since I converted to the faith in 1983, I have felt the presence of something greater than myself. I have felt ecstatic. I have felt unstoppable. I have felt this strength flow through my veins, and this feeling has continued with me for 1, 2, 3 hours each time I receive our Lord in the Most Holy Eucharist. Like most large organisations, the Catholic Church is made up of people, and this has been a success and both the downfall of the Church for the last 2 millennia. Sometimes people will clash with people who don't share the same personality as themselves, and because of the many people that make up this large organisation which we call the Catholic Church, people have left the Church because they have not got along with the Church. And so, for us people today, how are we to see the Church? What image, what metaphor, what simile can we use to describe the Church? For me, the Church is like a ship upon the ocean. The Church is like this ship that is on a journey headed towards a destination, an island, a piece of land. For me, the Church is continually evolving, continually changing, continually moving. For me, the Church is not static. For me, the Church is not the thing that cannot move, cannot change. But rather, for me, the Church is evolving and has evolved over time. We only have to look at history. For the first 1800 years of the Church's history, the Church allowed slavery. You know, it wasn't a sin to own a slave, to own another human being. This wasn't sinful. And yet today, it is very much sinful in the eyes of the Church to hold someone against their will. In the 17th century, the Church allowed Catholics to make loans that had interest attached to them. So for the first 1700 years, it was against the Church's teachings to put interest on a loan. And yet today, we pay quite a lot of interest on our mortgages and on our personal bank loans. So when we change our mindset in regards to the Church, and when we see the Church as being this vessel, this ship that is on the ocean, and is heading towards the destination. The destination is God. The destination is everlasting life. That's the destination that the Church is heading towards. The Church is a vessel, a way for us to reach that destination. But the Church does not know all of the answers at each given moment in time. The Church does have the fullness of truth. It's just that the Church has not yet reached and discovered what this truth is, what this fullness of truth is. And so when we understand the Church this way, we remain with the Church, and we see the Church as something worthwhile, because the Church, just like ourselves, doesn't have all of the answers, but the church will have all of the answers in time. It's very much worth the wait. The church in 500 years' time will very much be much different than what it is today. Just as the church several hundred years ago allowed slavery and didn't allow interest on a loan.